and welcome to Friday, 10th of May. It's all happening today. So today is TB test reading day, but the day's been altered. The vet was coming late morning after a routine, but apparently that plan has changed. He's not doing the routine now, he's coming to us early, like any time now, to do our test. And then we're going to go through the dehorning and castration, get that done. Fingers crossed that all goes well. And then apparently this afternoon, he's coming back with a load of students. I'm going to go and muck it out. If he turns up before I'm finished, there's a bag of sand, I think, in front of the door of that cabin over there where the red calf crush holder is.
Alright, yeah, what, the outside,
Yeah, so you'll have to put the pallet forks on, move that bag of sand, so you can get in there, and then if you can bring that down down to us. So it's not very heavy, but it's just, I think I'm going to run out of time.
No, that's fine, no worries.
Okay, right on, okay, tell. So a late start for the guys today. We've got a routine annual hedge, and say annual, we do it twice a year to do, but Martin's got a doctor's appointment first thing this morning. He's not going to be in till 10:30, so they're logging for an hour. Well, I might as well make use of their wages. Sharp-eyed amongst you might have noticed the young stock are not in here, they're next door, and that's because the cows and calves are shut outside, and that's because we're going to be testing them last, because as the calves go through the crush, we're going to give them some anaesthetic and probably draw them out. So the cows and calves will be the last to be tested. So I'm doing two jobs at once here, which is why they're in there, because we're going to put them through first, put them back from this done, then we can forget this side. I made a proper hash of explaining that, didn't I? Yeah. Put the midges on there. Thousands of them. hasn't turned up yet, so I'll move the bag myself. The bag's pretty rotten, and so's the pallet. So if I break it and chuck it everywhere, it's my fault, not Mikey's. I don't even know if I've got the pallet or not. Oh, it's going, it's going, it's going, shit, it's going. This could be a mistake. I thought I might get stuck in there. Yeah, there's not a lot of pallet on there left. Yeah. Right. Well, I think I can open the door now. Oh. That might help. And what I want is that. Dare I risk a cup of tea? Vets are notoriously notorious for being late. But I know that now I said that, he's gonna turn up, and so cold drink. I'll have a cold drink. Right, Holly's starting to get ready for tomorrow. Trying to work out where she's going to put her gazebo. So, no idea how many people we're going to be catering for. It might be 10, might be 200. I have no idea. Bearing in mind, it's badminton weekend, and an awful lot I'll be going, oh, do I want to spend a month's mortgage at badminton? Look at the GGs and buy really expensive stuff, or do I want to go and let some cows out? Badminton. That's not for me, by the way. I don't do badminton. I used to go with my mum when I was little, but it's not my thing. Too many horses. Clear. It's just the calves now. Shut up! Yeah. Yeah. I know there's at least one. Yeah. Go on. Go on. Go on.
Double check she's down.
No, that looks like a little girl to me. That's definitely got orange, that's definitely got orange. Not sure about that one. That's a bull. Yeah. He's got a stain anyway, so. So no lumps on the big ones. No, well there was 2 lumps on one big one.
There are 2 with top and bottom lumps and a few with top lumps.
Right.
Serious.
So clear.
Close to family.
I could give you a kiss, but you got a beard. And there's a line somewhere.
Give me a drink.
I can do that. That's a relief. I can't tell you. When I saw the lumps on that one red one, I was thinking, oh no. But it was all right. They were okay. Whew. So dehorning, we're going to do something slightly different today. I got the calf head crush out, but I did say to Sam on part one, is it worth trying just not knocking them right out, but sedating them so much that we don't need to restrain them. So we're going to try it. So basically it just means a bit more anaesthetic, and just to make them really dopey. It's less stress on them, less stress on us, less chance of either of us getting injured. It's just a little bit more drug. It's a little bit more money, but I think it's probably worth it. I'll tell you later. You're your father's son, aren't you, you randy little bugger? Oh, oh bloody hell. Go on, you can go out. No balls and no horns. We're going to sort you out, Mush, you randy little devil. He's in there shagging everything. He doesn't matter, he's just on it and shagging it. So, yeah, we're going to cure you. Dirty little bugger. Probably would have turned out to make an excellent bull because he's as keen as mustard.
That's not a full bull, is it?
No. One in the bum, know where I'm done. Just means you've got a bit of clear space burning then, isn't it? So. You can have a little lie down.
That big boy.
That's big boy, yeah. Right. Come on, you. We've given him a stay of execution. A keen pole bull. They done? Oh, okay.
I'd be tempted to the middle of summer. I'd be tempted to do her runs in 60 days with some fly pour on.
All right. Yeah, I was trying to avoid the fly. That's the biggest worry, isn't it? So.
But
yeah.
She's that little.
If that's your advice, that's what I'll do. So.
Yeah, that little bull calf will whip his nuts off, but we might leave his horns.
Yeah.
But his nuts might as well come off.
Yeah. All right.
I think we'll leave her and we'll have a way up with him.
All right.
Right.
Okay.
You can go this way if you like, Shahid.
Okay. Do you really want to? I don't think you really want to go sleep there, do you? Come on. Just move off there. There you go. He's flat out. What, because they're smaller?
That one. It won't take the meds.
Oh. Okay. Does that mean they want some more medicine?
Or we might just end up grabbing them.
Done. He was a good lad.
He's a good boy.
Yeah.
Good boy.
What a relief. Right, who's up and about? Everybody who's up and about can go out. Go on. Come on. Come on. Get your heads round. Go on. So yeah, so this year, or this, we did castration with local anaesthetic, and we call it sleepy juice. Basically, just knock them out. It worked on some better than others. I said to Sam, I said, how do you measure the dose? He goes, hang on, I'll come back to this. Let's let the cows in a minute. All right, there you go. It's like turning a switch off. Nearly. Anyway, as I was saying, so yeah, we thought as an experiment, we'll do it the New Zealand way of knocking them out. So what we've done in the past is just give them a local anaesthetic, a bit of pain relief, and put them in a head crush. Hang on. $130. Shut it. What? Right. I need some peace. I need some peace. I'm going to go and message the neighbours and let them know we got a clear test. Yeah, relief. And then we'll have another chat when I get a bit further away. Peace. Oh, peace, glorious peace. See, you wouldn't believe it, would you? The gates are all open. They can come and go as they please, but they choose to sit in the barn. You know, nice fresh grass, bit of sunshine. No, we'll sit in the barn. It's not that they ain't got any shade out there. You know, it makes me feel a bit less guilty about keeping them shut in for as long as we did. Anyway, I never got around to finish telling you about the dehorning process and castration and the sleepy juice and knocking the calves out, because they were just bellowing on my ear and never got to finish it. So I'll finish it now. Was it a success? I'll say it was 70% successful knocking them out. And the problem with that was, and as Sam explained to me, he said, if you, measuring the dose for these little calves, and he said to me, he said, I was kind of on the cautious side with the dosing, and some of the calves had to have a little bit extra because it didn't really knock them out. But he said, you can have 10 equal sized calves and give them all exactly the same dose of sleepy juice, and half of them it'll knock out unconscious, and 3 or 4 of them they'll be dopey, but you might have 1 or 2, doesn't seem to affect them at all. It's like having 10 equal sized blokes go to the pub and they all have 6 pints of lager or whatever, or beer. A couple of them, I would be in this bracket, after 2 pints would be pissed. A couple of them would drink 6 pints and probably make room for another 6 or 8, because it's down to the metabolism. And it was the same with the calves. It was a bit of a learning curve for us. Sam had never done it with Dexter cattle before. Would I do it again? Maybe, but I think next time we would probably be a bit less cautious on the quantity of sleepy juice we give him. There were a few in there that weren't knocked out enough, and I didn't like that, and Sam didn't like it either. And it was a case of, but like I said, they're small. He didn't want to overdo it, because you've got to be careful with this anaesthetic. You can overdo it and do harm. So will we do it again next time? I don't know. I mean, we've got the head crush. Up till now, excuse me, the head crush and a bit of sleepy juice just to make them dopey, just enough to make their ears drop down, has done the job in the past. So would we go back to that way? I don't know. There's pros and cons for both. Locking a calf's head in a head crush has got to be stressful. It can't be a nice experience. Whereas we were thinking of just not knocking them out completely, but sedating them so much that they don't know what's going on. We thought that would be a lot less stressful. And I reckon it probably is, but it is all down to having the dose exactly right. And it's not an exact science. You can't work on just body weight. It's down to metabolism of the calf and just, I don't know. It worked better on some than others. So there you go. Anyway, the job was done. It was all successful. All the calves are now back outside. I still got one that's a little bit, doesn't seem 100% very well. Everything's been dosed and had antibiotics, and I've used so much antibiotics this year. And we never use antibiotics. I pride myself in not needing antibiotics on this farm. But this year, that has not worked. Has not worked. So it will not be long. We've got 3 left to calve. Once they've had their calves and everything goes outside, we will then seriously look at setting to and clearing this out. So that side will get completely disinfected. This side might not, because they've got to come back in what, I'll be 5 weeks now. They've got to come back in 5 weeks, possibly spend a couple of days in here, and then I'd have to do it all over again. So yeah. We've got a little bit of argy-bargy going on in here, so they want to pick a fight. We'll have to wait till I let out. Anyway, so that explains our thing with calves, knocking them out and dehorning and castration. We did it. It didn't work quite as we wanted it to. It's a learning curve. So nothing suffered, because we made sure that everything was, if everything wasn't knocked out enough, we gave it a little bit more before we did the operations. But yeah, it's not an exact science.